I found a Minecraft server that's supposed to be filled with the dumbest players in the world, so I'm gonna join right now to see if I can find the dumbest players on the server and see how dumb they actually are. I joined the server and I was instantly granted with some basic stone tools and a few other basic stuff. There was a bunch of stuff and I was getting very overwhelmed, but then I saw a portal that was called the Wilderness Portal.
Whoa, okay, let's go in.
And I needed to go through it if I wanted to find any of these supposedly dumb players. I went in and oh my god, I was in an ice biome. This was so bad.
Oh my god, this is the worst biome. Oh my god, come on.
I asked in chat if anyone wanted to team with me, but before anyone could answer, I saw something. It looked like a secret base inside of an ice spike, and I was about to go check it out, but then someone that wanted to team with me sent me a teleport request. But I wanted to explore the base before I accepted any teleport requests, so I went in. It looked like it was supposed to be a nice base, but got griefed somehow. And I was right. There was a sign that said, "Sorry I raided just a guy 420. Well, enough playing around now. A player named Hero sent me a teleport request and said that they'll give me loot, so I accepted.
Yo, it's an iron player. Hello, what's up?
At first I was scared that they were gonna try and kill me when they teleported to me, but no, they actually seemed pretty nice. I then made a shield out of the materials that they had given me, and this was just in case they actually decided to do something to me. Hopefully not though. A player named Boss Hamayan then joined the game, and you're probably thinking, why am I even telling you this? And that's because he wasn't gonna matter now, but in a few minutes he was gonna be a crucial part of the story. The player that was with me named Hero then asked me if I wanted to go to their base, and of course I did. This could mean some extra free loot, so I said yes. So Hero teleported back to his base, and then he told me to request to teleport to him. And once I did, I noticed that his base was in a huge cave. Not so good for wood gathering, but I guess you could get a lot of materials down here. I checked his chest to make sure I wasn't missing out on anything, and yeah, I really wasn't. This player was pretty poor. I was gonna need to find some actual armor if I wanted to find some players and make sure they didn't betray me. So I decided that I was gonna go on a quick mining session to make sure I had enough stuff. And a few minutes later, I had 11 raw iron ready to smelt. But I didn't want to do it yet because what if Hero wanted to betray me to take all of my iron? So before I smelted, I did a little small command called set home, which would make me respawn exactly here if he killed me. And now that I had set that up, I smelted my iron. It didn't look like Hero had any intentions to try and kill me, and he also didn't take any iron out of the furnace. At this point, I realized that Hero wasn't the dumb player that I was looking for, because my whole mission right now was to find the dumbest players on the server to see what they would do with me. So I asked if anyone else wanted to team with me to see if any noobs would accept. And actually, a player named Nightstriker said that he wanted to. So I waited for my iron to smelt, and then I made some armor, and after that, I requested a teleport to Nightstriker. They didn't accept at first, so I tried someone else. It was a random player, and their name was so confusing that I couldn't even say it. And I was really lucky that they were at spawn, because at spawn you can't kill each other. And it really looked like he wanted to kill me. For some reason, I asked them for loot, and obviously they said no. What was I thinking? I decided to go back to the player named Nightstriker to see if they would accept now. And apparently they actually did. It was a Steve skin, and they only had leather boots, so I wasn't really scared to attack them if they tried to kill me. I said hi, but then I heard a chest open behind him.
Wait, what was that? Wait, there's more players. Oh, wow, okay.
I was really confused, so I checked it out, and there was actually another player in the back. It was Boss, the player that I had talked about before, and he had almost full netherite armor. It seemed like these two players were team, but I mean, that's a very confusing team because one has like no armor and the other one has almost full netherite. I then saw a chest and opened it, and there was actually a lot of netherite ingots in it, but my reaction time is very slow, and right before I was about to take it, they broke the chest. Dang it, that could have been so good for me. Because that didn't work, I decided to go the old-fashioned way and ask for loot normally, but they just acted like I was invisible and walked right past me. I then stopped moving, and Nightstriker put some blocks around me as if he was putting me in jail. I put a question mark in chat because I had no idea what was happening, but they didn't seem to pay any attention, and it didn't seem like they cared, so I broke out of the jail. But then I noticed something. Nightstriker's teammate had disappeared. But then I noticed something even weirder. When I went back to where Nightstriker was, he had disappeared as well. I thought that they had left me alone in their base, so I decided to look for any secret stuff that they might have hidden. But after 5 minutes of searching, I couldn't find anything, and I was getting pretty lonely. I decided that I was gonna have to leave the base to find new teammates because Nightstriker and his teammate weren't responding. But right before I was about to leave the base, Nightstriker requested a teleport to me, so I accepted. And oh my god, he had netherite now. I asked him for loot, but he still wasn't responding about that. And for some reason, he kept holding up his shield as if I was about to hurt him. Bro, what could I do? I have nothing. I then kept following him, and he dropped me a diamond hoe. Oh yeah, that's perfect. I literally needed a diamond hoe this whole time. Ah, shut up. That's literally disgusting. Never give Manifilms a diamond hoe. I got so mad that he gave me a diamond hoe that I was literally about to try and kill him.
Yeah, I'm gonna maybe try to kill him. Maybe he's dumb. Maybe I could kill him.
Well, I was about to try and kill him, but then I realized that his teammate had arrived too. For some reason, his teammate that had netherite before had leather now. I guess they traded it for some reason. I have no idea why. I mean, they were already showing signs of being the stupidest players in the world, but then this happened, and this was the last straw.
Hey! What?
I had just lost half a heart, and it was all because of these stupid players. I didn't know if they did it by accident, but then Night Striker typed in the chat saying sorry. So I guess it was on accident? I tried requesting the teleport back to them, but they weren't accepting. But then I remembered a command on another server that I used called /back, and the command was supposed to take me back to where I had last died. So I tried it, and it actually worked. I was afraid that they were gonna try to kill me again, but then they started dropping my loot that I had died with. So I guess they had killed me on accident after all. But now I was mad, and there was no turning back. I wanted to get revenge, but how was I gonna do that? Well, I wanted to kill Night Striker's teammate, Boss. But how would I be able to do that with Night Striker watching every single move I took? I was in the middle of crafting an axe to get my revenge, but then Boss dropped me something. He dropped me a totem. Was he trying to make sure I didn't get mad about his teammate killing me? Well, that didn't matter. I was gonna try to kill him no matter what. But then they disappeared again. I had enough. I decided that I was gonna have to find some new players. I was trying to teleport to new random players for a few minutes until Night Striker had a message for me. He said, "Manny joined my team. I am sorry." Alright, by this point I had no idea what to do. Night Striker and his teammate had betrayed me about 17 times by now, and I didn't know if this would be the right choice. But you know, I didn't really have anything better to do, so I told them okay and I joined their team. But I only did that because I figured that if I was considered a teammate to them, they wouldn't betray me, and maybe they would finally start accepting my teleport requests. But no, of course they didn't, even after I tried teleporting a bunch of times. So I decided that I was gonna teleport to another person to see what other players on the server were up to. And that was probably gonna be the worst decision I've ever made in my life, because this is what happened when the first player accepted my request.
Oh, wow. Hi. Oh, wow. Oh, no, stop. Stop. What did I do to you? Come on, if I could get over this wall, maybe. No, I can't. No. How do I escape? No.
Boom, I died and I lost another half a heart. It was at this point that I had realized that this whole SMP was stupid, and it wasn't just a few players on it. And it wasn't just the players, it was actually the whole server system itself. You weren't even able to type WTF.
I can't even type WTF. What the heck? Nah, it's not just one player, it's the whole SMP.
The next few things that happened weren't really important. I just died to an invisible player, and then I died to another random. And now that you're all caught up, let's keep going. The only thing that you need to know now is that Night Striker saw that I kept dying, and he felt bad for me. So he came to spawn and told me that he had an idea to get me a bunch of hearts. He said that we could teleport trap people. Now technically it's pretty illegal to do that on an SMP, but who cares? So I told him that I agreed, and then we went back to his base to set up the trap. It took Night Striker 10 minutes to build the trap, and in the end it was just 2 blocks dug down. Bro, how does that take you 10 minutes? Anyways, now we needed to get the players and kill them by TP trapping. So I wrote in the chat, teleport to me for free loot. And of course there were a few dummies that actually believed me. But before I could accept anyone, I fell into our own trap. I thought it would be fine to just be able to break out, but Night Striker looked like he wanted to kill me for some reason. I could just see it in his little eyes. But luckily he didn't do anything, and I was able to get out. Now it was time to teleport the first player to kill them. And once we accepted the first person, I instantly realized that it was my teammate from before. I was really good friends with this person, but you know, you gotta do what you gotta do. I got another half a heart, and things were going pretty well. But on our second attempt on a new player, it didn't really go that well.
No, I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die. No!
The player that had killed me had really strong enchanted diamond leggings, and I really wanted them. So I did /back, and together with Night Striker and his team, we were able to kill him. And I was the one that picked up all his loot, luckily. But after that, I got greedy for more kills, and I killed Night Striker's teammate without even realizing it. And that was a big mistake, because now Night Striker wanted to kill me for killing his teammate. So I had to run, and right in the nick of time, I was able to do /spawn to teleport back to spawn. Now no one could kill me here, and I had pretty good loot, plus some extra hearts. Night Striker kept telling me to give loot back to his teammate, but I was very greedy and I didn't want to. And then I also bumped into him at spawn.
Hello, Night Striker. What's up? How are you doing? How's your dead teammate doing too?
But the thing was, I was too afraid to leave spawn because I didn't want to die, and that wasn't good. And after a few minutes, I realized that the only right thing to do would be to give all the loot back. So I told Night Striker and Boss to meet me at spawn to give them all my loot. I was gonna leave everything on a good note.
I am sorry everyone for taking everything. I'm sorry guys, I know you guys are mad at me. I know you guys are mad. Here's everything. Take everything. I don't want it.
I also wanted to give them all of my hearts, but apparently you couldn't do that on the server, so I just said goodbye and left. I hope you enjoyed the video, and click on this if you want to see more awesome Manny Films content.